Hello students, welcome to your WebSeek Academy English channel. Today, we will discuss the short story, A Service of Love, which is a part of your first semester BCom English syllabus. This heartwarming and ironic tale is written by O. Henry, a master of short stories known for his surprise endings and clever storytelling. A note on the writer. O. Henry, born William Sidney Porter on 11 September 1862, was an American short story writer known for his clever plots, witty dialogue, and surprise endings. He worked in various jobs, including as a bank clerk, but was convicted of embezzlement and sent to prison. It was during his imprisonment that he began to focus on writing. O. Henry is credited with over 600 short stories, many set in New York City, and often revolving around themes of love, irony, and unexpected twists. His works are filled with warmth and humor, portraying the lives of ordinary people. Some of his most famous stories include The Gift of the Magi, The Ransom of Red Chief, and The Cop and the Anthem. A Service of Love Summary. Introduction. This story is essentially identical to O. Henry's more famous story, The Gift of the Magi. Both stories are based on the theme of love and portray the things that people do out of love. Joe and Delia love each other very much. Each of them is really passionate about their respective forms of art and want to be successful in it. However, their love for each other exceeds their love for art. Setting. The story takes place in New York City, a place where many young artists and musicians come to chase their dreams. Characters. Joe Larrabee, a young man who dreams of becoming a famous artist. Delia Carruthers, a young woman who aspires to be a renowned pianist. Miss Elsie Marsh, a fictional character Delia invents. Plot explanation. Joe and Delia are passionately in love. They meet in an art studio and quickly realize that they share the same goal to achieve greatness in their respective arts. They marry and decide to live together in a small apartment, believing that their love will help them overcome poverty and hardship. In the beginning, everything is full of hope. Joe continues painting, and Delia starts giving music lessons to support them financially. They have very little money, but they are optimistic and believe that success will come soon. However, life in New York is harsh. Finding good-paying students is difficult, and Delia's number of pupils decreases. Yet, she tells Joe that she has found a wealthy student named Miss Elsie Marsh, who pays her $15 a lesson, a huge amount for them. Delia's supposed success makes Joe proud and happy. Secretly, though, Delia is not giving music lessons anymore. When she realized that her music teaching career was failing, she chose to work at a laundry, ironing clothes, to earn money. She hides this from Joe because she does not want to hurt his pride or make him feel like a burden. She believes her sacrifice is a service of love. Meanwhile, Joe, too, notices their worsening financial condition. Although he tries to paint and sell his work, he finds no buyers. Eventually, Joe secretly gives up painting and takes a job selling hats in a department store, pretending that he is still focused on his art. He does not tell Delia because he wants her to feel free to follow her dream without worrying about money. One evening, Joe notices Delia coming home tired and her hands burned slightly, not the hands of a piano teacher. Suspecting something, he follows her the next day and sees her entering a laundry. Joe realizes the truth. Delia has been working there to support them, not giving music lessons. When they meet that night, Joe lovingly confronts her. Delia confesses everything and is worried that Joe would be angry or ashamed. But Joe smiles and reveals that he 2. Has been sacrificing. He had stopped painting and was working in a department store. Both laughed through their tears, realizing how much they love each other. Each had secretly given up their own dreams to support the other's dream. Their sacrifices show the true meaning of love, selflessness, devotion, and a willingness to put someone else's happiness above their own. Themes in the story. 1. Selfless love. True love means sacrifice without expecting anything in return. 2. Dreams versus reality. Sometimes, harsh realities force people to make difficult choices. 3. Irony. Both Joe and Delia thought they were helping the other by sacrificing secretly, but both were sacrificing their own dreams. 4. Pride and honesty. They both lied, but their lies came from a place of deep love and pride in each other. Short answer questions. 1. What was Joe Larrabee's first successful work of art? Answer. Joe Larrabee's first successful work of art was a picture of the head of a nymph done in red chalk. 2. Who helped Delia Caruthers go to New York to study music? Answer. An old music teacher in her southern hometown helped Delia Caruthers by raising enough money to send her to New York to study music. 3. What is the author's advice to the rich young man? Answer. The author advises the rich young man to get an artistic job such as selling sandwiches instead of trying to become a great artist, suggesting that art is not a secure way to earn a living. 4. Joe and Delia met in A. Studio. B. Drugstore. C. Restaurant. D. Relative's house. Answer. A. Studio. 5. When faced with hard times, the couple believed that when one loves one's art seems too hard. Ans. Service. 6. Oh, I really am getting very fond of her. She is so gentle and noble. Who is Delia referring to? Answer. Delia is referring to her imaginary pupil, Miss Elsie Marsh. 7. Who was the rich buyer of Joe's paintings? What kind of paintings did he buy? Answer. The rich buyer of Joe's paintings was a man who bought landscape paintings to use them as backgrounds for showcasing hats in a department store. 8. What reason did Delia give for her hand getting burnt? Answer. Delia said that she accidentally burnt her hand while lighting the lamp in her music pupil's home. 9. Did Joe believe Delia's story about getting her hand burnt? Answer. No, Joe did not fully believe Delia's story. He suspected that something was wrong when he saw her burnt hand and eventually followed her to find out the truth. 10. What confession does Joe make to his wife? Answer. Joe confesses to Delia that he had stopped painting and had been working in a department store selling hats to earn money. Answer each of the following questions in about 1 page. 1. Describe the home life of the Larrabees in the small flat. Answer. Joe and Delia Larrabee lived a simple and modest life in a small flat in New York. Their home was not luxurious, but it was filled with love and dreams. They decorated it as best as they could with their limited means, and their days were filled with hope, hard work, and artistic ambition. Despite the poverty, they were happy because they believed in each other's talent and future success. They faced hardships with optimism, believing that their love and passion for art would help them overcome any obstacle. 2. What are Joe and Delia's ambitions? Do they reach their goal? Answer. Joe aspired to become a great artist, while Delia dreamed of becoming a famous pianist. They moved to New York with these goals in mind. However, they did not immediately achieve their dreams. Instead, they faced the harsh reality that art alone could not provide them with a living. Both secretly gave up their dreams temporarily to support each other by taking regular jobs. Though they did not reach their artistic goals at the time, they succeeded in building a relationship based on true love, sacrifice, and understanding. 3. How does Delia describe her pupil? Answer. Delia describes her imaginary pupil, Miss Elsie Marsh, as gentle, noble, and musically talented. She says that Miss Marsh is very fond of music and is willing to pay well for her lessons. Delia praises her pupil's good nature, creating an image of a perfect student to make Jo feel happy and proud, even though the pupil does not exist. 4. What do their respective lies tell us about Jo and Delia? Answer. Jo and Delia's lies reveal their deep love, selflessness, and willingness to sacrifice their own dreams for each other's happiness. They both lied not out of selfishness, but to protect and support each other. Their actions show that true love involves sacrifice, caring more for the well-being of the loved one than for oneself. Their lies were a form of service of love, highlighting the strength of their bond and their readiness to face hardship for each other. 5. When one loves one's art, no service seems too hard is the happy viewpoint of art student Jo and music student Delia. But the two learn the truth about love, life and sacrifice. Discuss. Answer. At the beginning of the story, Jo and Delia believe that their love for art will make every hardship easy to bear. They are idealistic, thinking that passion alone is enough to succeed. However, as time passes, they realize that love for art is not enough to meet basic needs. Real life demands sacrifices, and dreams must sometimes be set aside. Their discovery that they had both secretly given up their art to support each other shows a deeper truth. Love for each other was stronger than love for art. Through their sacrifices, they learned that true love often means putting another person's happiness and well-being before personal ambition. 6. Discuss the theme of a service of love. Answer. The main theme of A Service of Love is selfless sacrifice made out of love. Jo and Delia both give up their artistic dreams to financially support each other without the other knowing. Their secret sacrifices reveal the true depth of their love. Another important theme is the difference between dreams and reality. While they both had high hopes, real-life struggles forced them to choose survival over ambition. O. Henry also explores irony, as both characters make the same kind of sacrifice without realizing it. The story ultimately celebrates the idea that love is not about grand gestures, but about small, difficult sacrifices made with a willing heart. Answer each of the following questions in about 2 pages. 1. But after a while art became weak. What difficulties do Jo and Delia face? Answer. At first, Jo and Delia are full of excitement and hope. They passionately pursue their dreams. Jo wants to become a great artist, and Delia dreams of being a famous pianist. However, after some time, they face financial hardships. Their small earnings from art and music are not enough to cover their daily living expenses like food, rent, and bills. As the pressure to survive grows, their love for art weakens compared to the need for money. They realize that New York City is a tough place where dreams alone cannot fill an empty stomach. Jo struggles to sell his paintings, and Delia finds it difficult to get well-paying pupils. Out of love for each other, they secretly take up regular jobs. Jo starts selling hats at a department store, while Delia does ironing work for a theater company. They both hide the truth from each other to protect each other's feelings. Thus, the difficulties Jo and Delia face are mainly poverty, the harsh reality of survival, and the conflict between dreams and responsibilities. These difficulties show how challenging it is to follow one's passion when faced with life's practical needs. 2. Henry always leaves us wondering what the story is all about until the end. Comment with reference to the story. Answer. O. Henry is famous for his surprise endings and clever storytelling style, and A Service of Love is no exception. Throughout the story, the reader is led to believe that Joe and Delia are doing well in their artistic careers. They both tell each other cheerful stories about their successes. Joe talks about selling his paintings to a rich man, and Delia proudly mentions teaching music to a gentle young girl named Elsie Marsh. However, Henry hides the truth from the reader until the very end. Only when Joe accidentally burns his hand and Delia becomes emotional do they both confess neither was working in art. Joe was selling hats, and Delia was doing ironing work. This twist reveals that their services of love were not artistic triumphs but sacrifices they made out of deep love for each other. The real meaning of the story is uncovered only at the end, making the reader rethink everything that happened earlier. Henry uses irony and surprise to deliver the message that love and sacrifice are greater than personal ambition. Thus, Henry keeps the true meaning hidden until the final confession, leaving the reader surprised and touched by the strength of Joe and Delia's love. 3. How do Joe and Delia account for their earnings? What is the truth? Answer. Joe and Delia both create false stories to explain how they are earning money. Delia tells Joe that she has a rich pupil, Miss Elsie Marsh, who is paying her handsomely for piano lessons. She pretends that her pupil is a sweet and noble girl who values Delia's music teaching. Similarly, Joe tells Delia that a wealthy man has bought several of his paintings. He says that the man wanted the paintings to decorate his new house, which makes Delia believe that Joe is finally becoming successful. The truth, however, is very different. Joe has not sold any paintings. Instead, he works at a department store, selling ladies' hats. Delia has no music pupil either. She works in a theatre laundry, ironing clothes for stage actors. Both Joe and Delia take on these jobs secretly because they do not want the other person to feel disappointed. Their lies are acts of love and sacrifice. They each pretend to be succeeding in their artistic dreams so that the other person remains hopeful and happy. In reality, the earnings come from hard, ordinary jobs, not from art or music. 4. Delia changes her motto from "when one loves one's art, no service seems too hard" to "when one loves." Why do you think she does this? Answer. At the beginning of the story, Delia believes that passion for art can overcome any hardship. She and Joe proudly say, "when one loves one's art, no service seems too hard." They think their love for their creative work will make sacrifices easy. However, as the story progresses, Delia realizes that love for a person is even greater than love for art. She sacrifices her dream of being a musician to work in a laundry so that Joe can continue painting without worrying about money. When she sees Joe's burnt hand and realizes he has also been making sacrifices, she understands that real love is not about selfish dreams but about caring for each other. Thus, Delia changes her motto to simply "when one loves." She understands that true love, not ambition, not pride, not dreams, is what truly matters. Love for another person gives the strength to face any hardship without regret. This change shows Delia's growth from being an idealistic art student to a mature, loving wife, ready to sacrifice her own dreams for someone she loves deeply. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to WebSeek Academy for more English lessons and notes. See you in the next video. Until then, evolve with every learning.